finally, if you're a Libra born September 23rd to October 22nd, what can you expect for the month of December 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So some of you Libras are a little tired, a little out of gas, feeling a little uncertain, about decision making, and which is, kind of a Libra's thing, right? And but you're going to find that there's some energy and some people coming in to help you make better decisions. And at the end of the day, you're still going to want to just trust yourself. So there may be a lot of options coming up and a lot of people presenting a lot of things. But if you don't feel pressured to make decisions, what you want to do is you want to sit with it and you want to see what's the right thing for you. Better that you're in alignment with it than feel pressured to do something that feels off. And so as you start to take steps in the right direction, or you start to move in the right direction, you can start to notice, does this feel right to me? Does this feel true to me? And when it doesn't, stop. And in that moment, notice what's off about this, what's going on here. And whether it's a relationship or whether you're choosing the color of your house, or whether you're, trying on an outfit, whatever it is, or you're, choosing a school for your kid, it's just listening to that flow or lack of flow inside of yourself. And this month, you're going to have a lot of information coming at you, and you want to just sit with it, take your time with it, don't feel rushed or pressured, and you'll have a lot of opportunity to create and regenerate and recreate what you want. So there will more than likely be a lot of things that you're ripping apart and starting over and doing and redoing. And don't get frustrated with I wanted to be done with this by now, or I've done this, redone it 3 times. Why am I redoing it again? And partly it's because we have Mercury going retrograde beginning December 3rd through December 22nd. And that's the energy of communication. It's the energy where we're intuitively guided to slow down, to redo, recreate, regenerate, restore, revive, right? So this is why a lot of times we take projects and we go back in and we redo them or reinvent them. And it's why a lot of times we want to pull the shades down and just kind of go inward. And that's why these things may be coming up or nagging at you it's not quite right or it's not ready. And just resist the temptation to push forward at this time. It's really a time to go in and recreate and regenerate. And then towards the end of the month, you'll get that push again to go ahead and get things done and to push it outward. Okay? So let's look at romantic relationships for Libra. For those of you in a committed romantic relationship, what can you expect for December? I see a lot of camaraderie and connection and opportunity. Definitely some fun times together. The week of, we've got this full moon in Gemini, December 3rd, which is a super moon. Just means it's just a little bit more intense. There's more energy coming in. So you may find that things are coming together. Some things that you had started or implemented, you may find some missing pieces show up for you around that December full moon, December 3rd full moon. And as far as your relationship goes, it feels like there's it feels warm and close and fun, and it really feels like a great opportunity. You may find yourself getting together with friends and enjoying yourself, you and your significant other. And so it feels like a really nice partnership. December, actually, as you move on, it feels like there's a lot of opportunity for you to spend time with your partner. And there's this safety or this connection in there. And some of you may find some healing is happening, that you may be dissecting parts of your relationship, some things that maybe you haven't gotten along, or there's some indecision or things that you're not in alignment with that may come up. You want to be aware that with communication being a little muted or muddled, that it may not be the best time to talk about big ideas, or if you're not really connecting, take one piece, chunk it down, and really repeat back to the other one what you've heard. Really be in no hurry to kind of make decisions, but to be able to instead just kind of go with the flow and really focus on having fun and enjoying the relationship. At the end of the month, you can have a little more serious conversations and decision making because you'll have more clarity and it'll be easier to communicate. But all in all, it feels like a really great month for relationships. Now let's look at singles, those of you who are interested in creating a relationship, what you can expect for December. Well, I feel like Libra, like you need more time to yourself. Like this is a time for you to get to know you and for you to maybe focus on things that you want to do differently about yourself. Maybe you want to change your look, or maybe you want to do some healing work. Maybe you want to get over someone, or maybe you're in the process of moving out from someone. So it feels like there's a lot of healing available for a lot of Libras in this first couple of weeks of December. Definitely feel like the first weekend and the last weekend, lots of festivities, lots of opportunity, and you are a magnet for relationships. You're a magnet for different types of personalities and people. So just know the beginning and the end of the month are the most optimal times of drawing new people in. If you do meet somebody new during the retrograde, just remember, don't fall in love, don't overcommit, because you're likely to see another aspect to them or reveal more information about them when the retrograde goes, when Mercury goes direct. So just be aware that that these, sometimes we don't see everything. So you want to just take it slow, collect friends, have fun, but definitely see you having a good time the first weekend, and for sure the last weekend when things go direct after the 22nd, you're likely to meet the right person. So that could happen. All right, so let's look at career for those of you who are into money and career, what you can expect for December. I see you nailing things down, like really nailing things down, recreating, but nailing them down, like just starting to get finalized things, right? Things that, so that you can feel good about, that you feel positive about. So there's some things that come in that you get nailed down, right? It does feel like there's money available too, but I also feel like that money that comes in, it might be dedicated to a certain project, or that money comes in, it might be dedicated to paying for a school, or might be dedicated to paying for a house, or paying for a vacation. So I do see money coming in. I see extra money coming in for these things that you love or that you're trying to create or generate. So I don't feel like there's any problems with money. I just feel like, it's earmarked. So sometimes you don't feel like you have enough, and sometimes you'll have plenty. So, but in this month, it feels like you have what you need for what you need it for. Definitely big career moves at the end of the month, like big opportunities, like the right people, surprise meetings, people introducing you to people that are important and that can really make a difference for you. So I see big moves happening, even though it's December, big moves, introductions. And it could be that you're invited to a holiday party and you end up meeting the right person, that you end up doing getting your career advanced or moving forward in January or February. So be sure to circulate and to get out and be social, because you're likely to rub elbows with people that are interested in what you're doing and what you have to say and can help open a door for you. Okay, nice. All right, well, let's look at your health. So some of you, it feels like I'm seeing like falling off the wagon, so maybe you're not eating as well, you're not taking care of yourself, maybe your exercises has slowed down a little bit. So there's an opportunity this month to kind of get back on the wagon, to start doing things again. Do what you need to do for your health. Even though it's the holidays, I see you being able to kind of narrow that scope and do what you want to do and take better care of yourself. If you're looking for a very specific, cure, I think that word of mouth, asking people, asking conversations, especially if this is something you've been dealing with for a long time, you can go back, right? You can go back and reconnect with people that you've talked to about before, and they may have something new to offer. So don't be afraid to go backwards and connect with people again about the same situation in December, because they're likely to have new information or things could have changed for you. Big healing opportunities around the heart. Opportunities to heal and opportunities to learn about yourself and change and identify with yourself, so you get out of your own way. So I really feel like this is a big month for you to kind of look and see, wow, what am I doing wrong? And creating for the next year, then this is how I'm going to be, this is what I'm going to do, and having the courage to actually take the steps and do it. So big month, Libras, for personal growth, spiritual connection, and deepening your own intuition and your own ability to be seen and heard in the world. So this is fabulous. Okay, let's see anything unexpected for Libras for the month. Yeah, I think that you can be surprised at how much you can get done this month. in terms of less is more. So it's about having fun, it's about enjoying yourself, but along the way, I also see you have a lot of energy to be able to get things done. So don't underestimate or feel like, oh my gosh, I've got this travel and I've got that travel and I've got this going and I have to do that, but I really want to spend my time over here. Just know that wherever your focus goes, you can get a lot done fast. Even with the retrograde happening, there's a capacity that you have, and I think it's probably because Mercury's in your sign for a while yet, at least until the first 10 days, that you're able to laser beam your focus and get some things done. So it's just about compartmentalizing and setting aside the time for those things. And especially with the retrograde, you're able to kind of like pull back from your schedule and get people to leave you alone. But you have to just, you yourself have to slow the party down and say, no, I'm not going. I'll be there later because I want to finish this project. And sometimes that's hard for us to say no, right? It's hard to say, no, I won't be there, or no, I'll show up later, or I can't give you 3 hours, I can give you an hour, right? So it's being able to temper what you need to take care of yourself. And so there's an unexpected ability for you to be able to do that this month, say what you need, get it done, and make it happen while still having a lot of fun. All right, cool, I'm up for that. Anything else for Libras? Just there are some surprise, enjoyable things, like just some parties that you're not aware of, and just surprises, these elements of surprise, gifts, but really it feels in the form of friendship and fun and visits. So some surprise vacations or fun or unexpected parties or developments. So it really feels like a huge social time, Libra, and much needed, well deserved. And I just see you going out of the end of the year just like, really happy. All right, Libras, wishing you a wonderful, happy holiday and nothing but the best for the new year and a fabulous 2018. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like, share it with your friends, comment below. I'll swing back around and comment. And I look forward to connecting with you again next year.